I think it's okay, I can touch them now, so I'm going to put them on a skewer. Even though I know there's the smoke, guys, but I think I can touch them, it's okay. I need this one. Oh, okay, no. For you, I'm much a cook, not a lot. Those things are so freaking high. Like, I know I'm tall, but I'm not that tall. Yay. Be careful, guys. Not like me. Oh, get up. I could have left them a little bit more, but that's okay. I forgot I shouldn't do that. This is salty. Hey guys, I hope you're doing okay. If you're new to this channel, my name is Salome. Here we do a little bit of everything. Like, this is kind of my visual diary. And today we're going to do cooking, especially my favorite Japanese snack, which is Mitarashi Dango. And I also wanted to do something a little bit more experimental. I wanted to do with the dango sauce, Mitarashi Latte. I don't know if it exists in Japan, but if it exists, that's cool. I want to try it. If it doesn't, maybe I'm starting something. That sounds a little bit narcissistic, doesn't it? So yeah, I hope you're going to enjoy this video. If I look a little bit different compared to the day I'm filming, it's because the first minute of the intro, I filmed it with my camera and I filmed it on the mode where there's no sound and the image is on slow-mo. I'm so mad. But the universe saved me because the camera battery died, so I had to use my phone pretty early on. So yeah, don't worry. I think the only thing that I have to redo is the part where I present the ingredients. That's what I have to do. So to make the dangos, you will need Joshinko. Joshinko is a type of rice flour. It's going to keep the dango firm. And you will also need Shiratako. Shiratako is also a type of rice flour. It's a little bit more round, like it's grainy. It looks like small rocks, like really tiny rocks. And this flour is going to give the dango its elasticity. So yeah, you need these two types of flour. You will also need lukewarm water, and you will need also a little bit of sugar. Like, it's literally a teaspoon of sugar. It's really optional. You really don't have to add that. I'm done with the intro. Now on to the kitchen. I hope you will have fun with this video, guys. Guys, this recipe is for around 3 skewers with 3 dangos on it. You can start with whatever flour you want. I don't think it makes a difference. I'm starting with Joshinko. It's 45 grams. It's around 4.5 big spoons if you don't have a scale. Then you add your Shiratako. It's also 45 grams. And it's also, as you guessed, 4 big spoons and a half of flour. You mix a little bit, even though I don't think it's necessary. Then you add 75 milliliters of lukewarm water. This seems accurate, right? Okay, let's go. If you think it looks a little bit too dry to hold up together, you can add a little bit more water. I don't want to use my hand, but I think it would be better. Yeah. So this is what it should look like, guys. So now we have to boil some water. Those things are so freaking high. Like, I know I'm tall, but I'm not that tall. And I wanted to show you guys my adult purchase. This is so cool because you can also drain water. For every dish that use water, you can drain it directly from the pan because of this lid. I love it. This is the best purchase of the year so far. I feel like a grown-up being happy about this. I need this one. Oh, okay, no. For you, I'm much a cook, not a lot. So we're going to form the dangos the time that the water boils. And now it's literally Play-Doh time. So you're going to cut your little ball. Depending on the size that you want for your dango, you're going to make either smaller parts or bigger parts. Then roll them up like sausages. So you have to roll it like that. I think this is too small, maybe I should put 2 and 2. So I guess it's like, I don't know how it's called in English, but patamodle, it is the... Oh, it's Play-Doh. It's English Play-Doh, right? I feel like this is going to be more than 3 skewers. Or maybe it's 2 small dangos, I don't know. So yeah, now that your little sausage is formed, you're going to cut it up in small parts. So you cut it, and then you make some little round like this. It doesn't have to be perfect, guys, don't worry. I think this is the right size. This is a little bit small. A little bit. Ooh. So you get the try. So you guessed it, we're going to take our little dangos and we're going to put it in the boiling water. Once the dangos start floating, that means it's ready. Yay! Be careful, guys. Not like me. So yeah, we now have to wait. It doesn't take a lot of time, from what I remember. I barely had the time to wash this, it's already floating, guys. They are on top, I think. They're fighting to go up. At least these 5 are okay. I think it's okay, I can touch them now, so I'm going to put them on a skewer. Even though I know there's the smoke, guys, but I think I can touch them, it's okay. Before we do that, we have to start heating up a pan, so yeah, let's go. Because your dangos are not ready unless they are grilled. So yeah, the pan is heating up, we're going to do those little skewers. I cut them up because they were too long. But maybe it's not going to fit in, I don't know. It's fitting in just fine. Yeah, so 1, 2, okay, and 3. So yeah, like it should look like this. Doesn't have to be perfect, guys. Number 2. Oh, get up. So yeah, 3 skewers. Let's go. So the aim of the pan is to bronze them up a little bit so they have this grilled effect. So you put no grease on the pan, no butter, no oil, just your dango straight on the pan. And you might do it one by one or separate them because they're going to stick together. You see it's a little bit grilled, but it didn't grill all of them. But yeah, it has to look like the middle one. You see the middle one, how it's grilled? Yeah, it has to look like that. So this is what they should look like, a little bit grilled. I could have left them a little bit more, but that's okay. I forgot I shouldn't do that. Okay, now we are almost finished. We need to do the Mitarashi Dango sauce. Regular soy sauce. For the mirin, I chose the one that has less alcohol. It's called Onteri. The sugar, you already saw it earlier. And yeah, it's called maïzena, fleur de maïs in French. But you know what it is, like it's not the regular flour, it's the one you use to thicken the sauce. I don't know if it's called corn flour in English. So I'm going to take the pan that I just washed. This is so annoying, that's why I don't cook, I don't like doing the dishes. This is tiring. Plus look at my nails, I'm not supposed to do that. Okay guys, 4 tablespoons of water, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 4 tablespoons of brown sugar, and 1 tablespoon of mirin. Wait, this is cornstarch, not corn flour. I'm so sorry. So do this, guys, on low heat so you can control what is happening. It has to be less watery and more syrupy. I don't know if it makes sense. So let's go. I don't know if I'm going to put everything. I think I could have waited a little bit more for the sauce, but that will do. As the dangos were good, the texture was nice. They were a little bit cold because I was filming and talking to the camera. When you guys do it, it should be really hot and ready to eat. So now the experiment, the Mitarashi Latte. I have to redo the sauce, guys. And I think this time I'm going to make the sauce a little bit thicker because I felt like last time the sauce was a little bit runny. It was still watery. So yeah, we're going to avoid that this time. I'm going to preface by saying that I'm not a barista. To me, a latte is just coffee and milk and maybe some syrup on the bottom. So yeah, sorry if you're offended by my lattes, but that's how I do them. Okay, taste test, guys. Let's go. This is salty. You can feel like the soy sauce, but it's like less aggressive than usual. What would I do different is that I would put a little bit more sugar inside. I think that right now the ratio is a little bit off, but that was a great experience. I actually enjoy it. I have to perfect this recipe. So yeah, that's going to be all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I'm sorry if the release schedule is a little bit messy right now. I'm aiming for weekend release. And the release hour will be 8 p.m. so it works for most people. Yeah, we're going to try that. And I saw that you guys kinda enjoyed the Road to Empress video. If you want me to play more of it, I will, but honestly, I think this game, even though it's fun and shocking, it's not really a choice game, like you don't really have a choice, it's really punishing. So it's not really enjoyable for me. Contrary to Life is Strange or Detroit Become Human, you know, those type of games. This game feels like there's just one way to do it, and if you don't do it that way, you die, which I don't really like. So yeah, I can complete it, but I will not find joy in it. The new Life is Strange is coming, so maybe I can play that instead. So yeah, tell me what you think in the comments, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, guys, and I see you next week. Bye bye.
Thank you for watching. Do you want to see more?